This video covers the process of diagnosing and replacing any issues related to a screen or buttons on a controller. We effectively at HolidayCoro have two generations of buttons and screens, and they are this separate button board right here, and this is used on the AlphaPix Evolution, the HinksPix Pro version 1 through 3, and the long-range Smart Receiver version 2. You'll see that this board is a separate board sitting proud of the main controller board, and it contains the screen and buttons. That makes this fully replaceable. The second option is the AlphaPix Classic. If you have a controller like this, the screen is sitting proud of the controller and the buttons are on the board. These buttons on the board are not replaceable directly. Now, the first step, if you are having an issue where your screen is not functional, is to go ahead, make sure you're powering it up, make sure your controller comes on, you see some LEDs, this will vary by controller, and check to make sure your power supply light is operational and on. And it's also good to just check to see if your controller is operational. So if the controller is working and controls the lights, you're able to access the web interface, and the only thing is you can't see the screen or that the buttons don't work on the button boards, then most likely the problem is with the actual screen itself. Now, as a precaution, you can go ahead and factory reset the board and bring it back to factory defaults in case there is an issue there. Now, in the case of the AlphaPix, this is just mounted directly to the board. Now, on the flex-based system, you do need to have power going to the board and to the expansion boards below it. So the power for this LCD here comes from the ribbon cable, and so the boards below it must be powered up and supplying it power. Now, again, if you are seeing that everything else is operational, and again, this will vary, you may see more LEDs on the HinksPix, for example, then the button board can be replaced. And that's a fairly simple process. So let's just go through that. Now, on the flex-based system, these boards are separate. Now, go ahead, remove the power, wait for the controller to completely power down, never operate on a powered controller, and just remove the 4 screws with a Phillips screwdriver in the corner. Now, if you are not sure if the board itself is not functional, and if you do happen to have 2 of the devices, so let's say you have an AlphaPix and you have a HinksPix Pro, you can simply just take the boards and swap them and see if the problem follows the board. So if the problem continues to not, the board continues not to work when you move it around, then that indicates that this is a board problem. Now, if you replace the board with a working known good board with the screen and the buttons, and it continues to not operate, then that does indicate that there is a controller-based problem. So you can order very inexpensively the button board. It's completely assembled, ready to go. You'll see that it has these pins on the back. They just need to line up right here. Just put them in like this and push them down, and then put the 4 screws back in as you took them out. And then, of course, power it up and check to make sure that it's fully operational. Now, on the AlphaPix, again, same thing. Make sure that your power is fully removed. Again, you can purchase the board very inexpensively, and that has the complete board. It has the connectors on the back, and also here, just take your Phillips screwdriver and remove the 4 screws. Now, on the Evolution that I just completed, if you do have a problem with your buttons, let's say that the buttons have broken off or been damaged, or there's some other issue with them, that will also solve any problems with the buttons. All right, so we'll then just remove the screws, pull out the board, and simply make sure that we align all of the pins correctly, and then just push it down, and then put your 4 screws in it, power it up, and make sure that everything is operational. This is the process to replace the button boards and screens on most HolidayCoro controllers. Of course, if you ever have any questions or problems, feel free to reach out to us at holidaycoro.com/contact us.